Hey, what's up, guys? This is Stars Are Souls. I'm doing a little preview of the upcoming videos that I'll be making, different subjects that I'm going to be dealing with. You guys could go back and check my other videos dealing with the decaying Earth, the flat Earth, and certain different subjects that I touched on. But I didn't really get to really address all the other ideas that I had that had been on my mind for a long time. I just never got a chance to express them. So you guys could look this over, come to your own conclusions. But I hope you guys are doing great out there, and let's get straight to it because we got to move fast because we have 10 of these we got to go through. All right, so time mind manipulation hoax. So we already know that time doesn't exist. Now that's a no-brainer. Okay, everybody's wearing a watch or has a cell phone. The watch was really invented so your ass can get up and go to work, okay, and stay at that job for 8 hours on end. There's nothing wrong with working. There's something wrong with working and making someone else wealthy while you're working against your own interests, okay? So that's the problem there. So moving to the next one. Okay, the Hollywood perfection hoax. Well, we already know that these Hollywood stars, the way they look to you you probably wouldn't recognize them on the streets if they're walking down the street from you because they look completely different. Many of you can see between Photoshop, makeup, weaves, breast implants, butt injections, the whole 9 yards, Botox, all of that. All of this is just it's really fake. Okay, the way the creator made you, he made you in your natural form. You're beautiful just the way you are. I mean, some people may not like shaved legs, some people may like shaved legs, whatever. But the bottom line is you were made the way you are, and God made you beautiful the way you are. You don't need to go through and then manipulate your face in such a way that you don't even look recognizable to the person on the street. I mean, a lot of these people, women, you wouldn't even want to see in a strip club. But when you see them on television and in the movies in Hollywood, you want to see it. And the reason Hollywood does this is to create these perfect looking women on the cover of the magazine so all the other women who may be a little bit what you would call so-called overweight, whatever that is, because everybody has a different weight percentage, but it's to make those women feel insecure, feel less than, like they're not beautiful. And how do you tell your child, who sees these magazines, wants to look like, who's this, Rihanna or Charlize Theron, whatever her name is? Your kids want to look like these people, but in reality, they don't even look like that. Okay, so this is to make you feel insecure. So we have a whole entire society of insecure people. Okay, so that's all the game. All right, the flat earth deception. We already know that, there's a whole bunch of different concepts. But when you show this flat earth and then you show stars in the background and planets and galaxies, then you're going right back to it's just another variation of the flat, round earth theory. Okay, none of this, I already told you galaxies don't exist. And this is BS. And whoever in this map right here, total BS. This one right here. Now, can I disprove it? Yeah, I can disprove that. Because right here, you see the water curving up. See, this is concave right here. This is concave. Just because it's an old map doesn't mean it's true. Okay? And so this is a concave map right here. But we all know water levels out. Water reaches a flat plane like a table. Just pour water on a table. It would generally flatten out. Okay? Pour water in a cup. Pour water in a tub. It's going to flatten out. Okay? So the fact that you see it in an indenture, right? And then there's a bulge in the middle is unprovable. You can't go to a beach and see this indenture. This is not even measurable. So again, this is all part of a lie. This is right here. Listen, and this is what we're talking about, common sense science. This is what is there's going to be a chapter in my book that's going to deal with that, because this can't be proven. Okay, so again, whoever's claiming this without measuring it, without proving it, you have to question them. Okay, why would they tell you that? Now, here we go down to the right here, the Illuminati porn conspiracy. Now, we know porn, we've all seen porn before. You know, it is what it is. Okay, I don't claim to be perfect. I got a lot of flaws. I've seen porn, big deal. But the fact is that when you see these guys now who are well hung, well endowed, so to speak, they're having surgery on their penises, man. They get this something called the suspensory ligament. They cut this ligament so the penis falls out, and that's extremely unhealthy for your body. See, right here, you can see this. They snip this little area right there, and so your penis now hangs out, and then they get fat injections around the edges. Now, I'm well endowed. Okay, so this has nothing to do with any sort of jealousy or insecurity, but I'm just telling you guys what it is. When the whole porn thing, because they're in competition with each other, they have to keep upping the ante. So they got to keep going through these surgeries to put their bodies through all kind of, you know, things that are unnatural. Okay, and now Ron Jeremy, I think he's organic. Okay, Ron Jeremy might be natural. I don't go around measuring males' penises. I don't care about that. None of my business. But I'm just saying that a lot of these male porn stars, as you read right here, the rise of porn star plastic surgery, well-endowed celebrities in adult films are behind 40% rise in demand for penis extensions, says leading surgeon. And that was in 2014. So the guys are getting it, man. So it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. And then now, because of technology, now they're going to start, this is the new wave of technology. They're going to start putting shit in your dick. Okay, so that's coming. All right, now, on to the next one. Slavery never ended. We know slavery still exists. Okay, you know, just look here, man. And another thing about slavery, you know, transatlantic slave trade never happened. Okay, they have no boats. Where are the boats? Okay, I've been saying this for a long time. Where are the boats? Black people, so-called black people, there's really no such thing as black. Brown people have been in America forever, right? They've been in there with rights alongside the so-called Native Americans, which is really the Mexicans, okay? And so you can't take me to a museum where I could see these slave boats that they took 180 million Africans out of Africa and brought them here as slaves. That's bullshit. Why would you do that when you already have people here you can enslave? You got a whole legion of Mexicans you want to enslave. Why would you? It's a lot. And so we look at these Olmec heads, whether you want to argue and say they were Mexican, whatever they were non-so-called European. You got plenty of slaves here. Okay? So he's telling you, how in the hell can a man enjoy being awakened at 6 a.m. by the alarm clock, leap out of bed, dress, force feed shit, piss, brush his teeth in here, and fight traffic to get to a place where essentially you made lots of money for somebody else and were asked to be grateful for the opportunity to do so. Damn true. Okay, and now all they did was take slavery off the skin color thing, and now they just made damn near everybody slaves. Okay, so it's called wage slavery. All right, next on to the next one. All right, now the first black president. We know this is bullshit. Obama's not black. Okay, and I remember the people who were pushing this shit was not the so-called brown people, African Americans. It wasn't the so-called your average Caucasian person. It was Fox News, CNN, and MSNBC. Those are the ones who said when they first announced Barack Obama, first black president. That's what they said, and I'll pull up the footage for you if you want me to. Okay, they're pushing this fact that he's black, and he's not black. He's a brown-skinned person, just like me or anybody else. The first black president was really this guy. Well, there's a controversy whether it was him or this guy, but he was on the $2 bill. And perhaps that's the reason why they got rid of the $2 bill. That's one of the reasons, okay? So there's a whole conspiracy around this thing to make him black, okay? Or so-called black. The whole thing, and I'm going to deal with the race issue later, but this is complete bullshit, okay? He's a brown-skinned man, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing wrong he has a white mother, but when you call him black, you're being deceptive because his mother clearly is European. So come on. Quit the bullshit, man. All right, let's move to the next one. All right, the music, we know, and Katy Perry, this shit got Illuminati. This shit is all Illuminati symbolism. All the music is made to make you dumb. Okay, you just turn on the radio, turn on your reality shows, and see what people are watching. You tell me if we have an intelligent society. We don't. Your average person on so-called on this planet is fucking stupid. They've been misinformed and brainwashed. Just watch what people are watching on TV. They're not talking about fixing problems. They're not talking about maybe we can see what the moon is made of. No, they're dumb shit. Okay? And as far as NASA doing anything in space, they're not doing a damn thing in space. All right, let's move to the next one. All right, garage landfill. You're going to find garbage. Now, this is one of the biggest hoax. They're dumping, as we already know, they're dumping trains and tanks and all this. You know, I spoke about this in my old videos, and they say they're covering up, but they're not possibly covering up all this trash in the land. A lot of the trash is right in your front lawn. So you buy this nice, I live in a middle-class community. It's a mix, most predominantly European or Caucasian people, but, you know, there's some African Americans and Asians or whatever. But the lawns here, if you just drive a shovel right through it, you're going to run into a comb. I found Lay's potato chip bags under the lawn when I used to garden. There's all kind of shit under your lawn. They're taking garbage and putting it, when they build a new home, they're mixing it with the dirt and dumping it right there. So you're living on a giant fucking landfill. Okay? It's too much garbage. So we'll deal with that later. All right? Because all of this is, like I said, all of these videos I'm going to be talking about. YouTube views. The YouTube view deception. Okay? Let me tell you, anytime a guy pops out of nowhere, and he's getting thousands and thousands of views, and he's not saying anything new, let me tell you that he's faking YouTube views. Okay, you can easily go in there and buy this shit. Anybody can do it. Now, my YouTube views are organic. Okay, I don't pay for YouTube. I'm not going to spend money to impress anybody. You either believe me, listen to what I'm saying, and consider it and think about it, or you don't. I don't give a damn. But the fact is, you think Rihanna got a 100 million? No. Yes, there's a lot of dumb people on the planet, but there's not even 100 million people got fucking internet. There's people still in America don't even have fucking internet. This is bullshit. Okay? So I see you know, I'm not going to call any names, but there's this flat earther man. He's getting views like crazy, and you could tell the views aren't real because it's disproportionate from the likes that he's getting. Okay? Especially when somebody gets a lot of likes. Okay? Yeah. There's a lot of bullshit, because if you make a video where you're talking about aliens are in front of the moon, or the moon is a hologram, and you got mostly likes and no dislikes, there's going to be people who's going to dislike your video regardless. I got trolls who are subscribed to me who dislike my videos. They subscribe just to dislike my shit. Okay, because they're threatened by what I'm saying. I'm spreading truth, right? So anytime you get like 5 likes and 3,000, you get 3,000 likes and like 5 dislikes on a video talking about the moon is some bullshit. Whether it is a hologram or not, I'm not arguing that. That's none of I don't get into that. Okay, the moon I think is there. Okay, but anytime they're getting these likes, it's fake views, man. They're shills, is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, moving forward. All right, so now here's a common sense science. This is what I'm going to be dealing with. And this is the most important. And I want to say this. If you cannot see it with your own 2 eyes, you cannot test it with your own hands, you can't smell it, you can't hear it, you can't feel it with your 5 senses, then it's probably not real, is what I'm telling you. Don't believe it. Okay? Read this Buddha quote. Believe nothing, no matter where you read it or who said it, no matter if I have said it, unless it agrees with your own reason and common sense. If it doesn't, don't believe it. So this is called common sense science, and I'm going to be dealing with this in future videos, all 10 of these, okay? And some more. So, all right, see you guys. Peace.